In the jungle, I can fly through the trees way up high. I'm a one, I'm a two, I'm a toucan. So are you? A toucan. Toucan. Well, I'm a one, I'm a two, I'm a toucan. So are you? A toucan. Toucan.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Kidtricity. Y'all ready to have some fun? Yeah. Now, well then, will you please join me in welcoming the host of Kidtricity, the guy who secretly wants to be Elvis, Pastor Dave! Yay!
Good morning. Oh, good morning, Twinkle.
Good morning, Pastor Dave. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you too, Twinkle.
Hey, Pastor Dave, because it's the new year, I have made some New Year's resolutions.
Oh, that's great, Twinkle. Hey, boys and girls, do you know what New Year's resolutions are? Raise your hand if you know what New Year's... Oh, very good. What is a New Year's resolution? It's something you want to what? Something you want to work on, something you want to do, something you might even want to change. All right, well, should we find out what Twinkle's New Year's resolutions are? Twinkle, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, I resolved to eat more Fruit Loops this year. I also resolved to have even more fun at Kidtricity. And I resolved to not fight with Grumpy Gray.
What? Did you guys hear that? She said she resolves to not fight with Grumpy Grampy. Well, those are really good resolutions, Twinkle. I especially like that one about not fighting with Grumpy Grampy.
I know. That one's going to be really hard. Grumpy Grampy can sometimes ruffle my feathers the wrong way.
I know. You guys know about that? Yeah. Have you told Grumpy Grampy about your New Year's resolution?
Well, no, not yet, but I guess that would be a good idea. Could we call him out here now?
Oh, well, sure. Boys and girls, will you help me call Grumpy Grampy out? On the count of three, let's say, good morning, Grumpy Grampy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Grumpy Grampy.
What do you want now?
Good morning, Grumpy Grampy. Oh, good morning, Supergirl. Good morning, Jolly Jr.
Good morning. Happy New Year, everyone.
Grumpy Grampy, Twinkle wanted to share one of her New Year's resolutions with you.
You do? What do you want to tell me, Turkey Feathers?
For the 1000th time, I'm a toucan, not a turkey.
Well, you look like a turkey to me.
Well, it takes one to know one, you old turkey jerky.
Oh, no. Twinkle,
What?
remember your New Year's resolution. Do you want to share it with Grumpy Grampy right now?
Oh, I guess so. Grumpy Grampy, one of my New Year's resolutions is to not fight with you.
What do you think about that, Grumpy Grampy?
I think it's ridiculous. I never fight with Twinkle or Turkey Feathers.
Really? Then Grumpy Grampy, what do you call all the times when the two of you started hitting each other?
Tenderizing the turkey.
What? Oh, that's it. Forget the New Year's resolution. Just go time, you old dip grump.
Supergirl.
Oh, you're so
Break
mean.
it up, break it up, break it up.
Sorry, Grumpy Grampy.
Do you have something to say, Grumpy Grampy?
I have something to say, yeah, no.
What's your New Year's resolution, Grumpy Grampy?
Okay, I'm sorry, Turkey Feather. I'm sorry, Twinkle.
Speaking of New Year's resolutions, did any of you make any?
Ooh, I sure did. I resolved that I was going to be even happier in 2018.
Yeah, sure.
Who would like a happy hug?
Yeah.
Twinkle?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, here we go. Oh, yeah. How about you, Dad?
Junior, you don't need to. You gave me a hug a couple of weeks ago.
Well, here's one anyway.
Thanks for that, Junior.
Supergirl, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I resolved to save more people in 2018 and to help Grumpy Grampy be not so grumpy in 2018.
Good luck with that one.
Well, great. How about you, Grumpy Grampy?
I resolved to take more naps and to keep everyone off my grass.
Those don't seem to be very good resolutions, Grumpy Grampy.
Yeah, but I can easily do them. So I'm going to take a nap now, and remember, stay off my lawn.
All right, okay. All right, can we say bye to Grumpy Grampy, Jolly Jr., and Supergirl? Bye-bye!
And don't worry, there's plenty more hugs where that one came from.
Okay. And I love that horn, by the way.
Dave,
Thank you.
Pastor Dave, I don't think Grumpy Grampy is trying very hard with his New Year's resolutions. But I'll try my best not to fight with him.
That would be great, Twinkle.
You think we could bring the fitness fanatic out now?
I guess so.
Great, then I guess I'll see y'all later.
All right, can we say bye to our friend Twinkle? Bye, Twinkle! All right, well, boys and girls, let's say good morning to the fitness fanatic. Are you ready on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, fitness fanatic.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, well, fitness fanatic, did you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I do. Especially after eating all those Christmas cookies.
Oh, okay.
I would like to get in even better shape.
You in better
Yeah,
shape?
I mean, I know it doesn't look like it.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I think everyone can help me by standing up and getting in better shape too.
Okay, all right, we can do that. All right, we'll
Okay.
stand up.
All right, everyone, reach up.
Reach up.
Stretch. Reach the ceiling and touch your toes.
Toes.
Stretch your arms out to the side. Farther and farther. Pull in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Up. Down. And now we're going to run 10 miles.
Whoa, wait. Fitness fanatic, come back. Why don't we sit down? Fitness fanatic, I don't think, what do you guys think? I don't think we have time to run 10 miles this morning, right? Yeah. How about we sing a song instead?
Okay. But we can run 10 miles later?
Yes, much later. Yes. How about we do one of Twinkle's favorite songs, Deep, and Why?
My favorite!
Yep, I knew it. But today, let's change the words to things we want to do in the new year. Things we want to do in 2018. All right, can you guys think about that? All right. Maybe it'll be run 10 miles. All right, show me deep. Here we go. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. All right, who has something they want to do in the new year? All right, maybe a New Year's resolution is maybe something you're looking forward to. Let's go all the way over here. All right, what do you want to do in the new year? Open up more presents. Hey, there we go. All right. You never know. Maybe a birthday. All right, ready? So we're going to do presents. Ready? Presents and wine. There's a fountain flowing. Presents and wine. presents and wine. There's a fountain flowing, presents and wine. All right, who else has something they want to do in the new year? Let's see, how about Samantha? Go skiing. Oh, all right. So instead of presents and skiing, are you ready? Presents and skiing. Presents and skiing, there's a fountain flowing. Presents and skiing. Presents and skiing. Presents and skiing, there's a fountain flowing. Presents and skiing. All right, someone else. Yeah, right here. What's something? Go on a roller coaster. Good one. All right. So instead of saying fountain, we're going to say roller coaster. You ready? You ready, Fitness Fanatic? All right. Presents and skiing, presents and skiing, there's a roller coaster flowing, presents and skiing, presents and skiing, presents and skiing, there's a roller coaster flowing, presents and skiing. All right, I need one more. All right, let's see. Oh, so many good quiet hands. All right, Hudson, what's something you want to what? Eat coconuts. All right, very good. All right. Is that a special diet in the Kidtricity household? All right, hey, here we go. You ready? Presents and skiing, presents and skiing. There's a roller coaster, coconuts, presents and skiing. Presents and skiing, presents and skiing. There's a roller coaster, coconuts, presents and skiing. Woo, good job. All right. Well, thank you, Fitness Fanatic. You are more than welcome now to go run 10 miles all by yourself. All right, can we say bye, Fitness Fanatic? Oh, wow. Oh, just seeing the Fitness Fanatic tires me out. All right, well, boys and girls, I know that there's a certain little gorilla who really wanted to come out and see you this morning. So you guys ready to see Go-Go? Yeah. All right, on the count of 3, let's say good morning, Go-Go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Go-Go. Come on, Go-Go. All right, come on out. All right. There he is. All right. All right. You want to say hi to everybody, Go-Go?
Good morning, friends. Good morning, Mama.
All right. Good morning, Go-Go. Boys and girls, there's something different about Go-Go this morning. What is it, Emma? He thinks he's a king. That's right. What's he wearing? He's wearing a crown. Go-Go, why are you wearing that crown?
I'm King Go-Go.
Oh, King Go-Go, that's nice. Well, what does King Go-Go do?
King Go-Go tells everyone what to do. Bring me bananas.
Okay.
Oh. Wait a minute. Go-Go, is that what you think kings do? Tell everyone what to do, bossing people around?
That's right. Now bring me bananas.
Boys and girls, is there more to being a king than just telling people what to do?
No.
There is actually. There is, despite popular opinion. Yes. In fact, Go-Go, today we are going to learn how God sent the greatest king. Boys and girls, who's the greatest king?
Jesus.
Jesus, that's right. To not just tell us what to do, right? But what else? Jesus gave us his love and forgiveness.
Really? King Jesus does all that?
Boys and girls, does Jesus do all that?
Yeah.
And even more.
Wow. I want to learn about King Jesus. But, Mama,
Yes, Go-Go.
could I have some bananas? Bring me bananas.
Yeah, maybe later. All right, I think we should say bye to King Go-Go. Can we say bye, Go-Go?
Bye, friends. Bring me bananas.
Okay, all right. Get in there. All right, wonderful. Well, boys and girls, right now, I want us to talk a little bit about being a king, and most importantly, talking about King Jesus, the greatest king. So I'd like you to get with your small group leaders right now and spend about 5 minutes discussing these questions. All right, we've got a couple groups still going. Give me a thumbs up if you got a chance to share. All right, good, good. I'm very excited to hear your answers. All right, let's talk about the first question. I know you guys probably have all kinds of ideas, so I'll try to get a few of them. If you were the king or queen, what would be one rule you would make that everyone would have to follow? All right, let's go all the way in the back. Ryan Prater.
That everybody has to play Star Wars Battlefront every day.
Everyone has to play Star Wars. All right. Yes. Visit a family member every day. Yeah, Ryan. Play Minecraft for 10 hours a day. Wow. I'd leave your kingdom. All right. Yeah, Caleb. Everyone has to be nice. That's a good one. Yeah, what do you think?
Everybody has to
Be helpers, be helpful. Yeah, Bristol. Everybody prays to God. Nicholas, what do you think? Everybody fights the bad guys. All right, Brock, what do you think, buddy? Everybody plays video games every day. All right. How about you, Isla? What do you think? What's that? Oh, everybody gets new boots. That's a good one. All right. We'll just have Mr. Mike pay for them. All right. Emma, what do you think?
Cheryl, are we going to Breckenridge?
What's that? Everybody should be walking. All right. Hey, coconuts and walking. I'm thinking there was some big changes happening. All right. Yeah. Everyone be safe. That's a great one. Yeah, Caleb?
Everyone follow Jesus.
Everyone follow Jesus. David, what were you going to say, buddy? Everybody what? Hugs your sister? Oh. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, good one. What do you think? Everyone follows God's word. Oh, all right, one more. Yes. Everybody eats junk food. All right, we'll go over here in the coconut house. All right. Well, boys and girls, that's a lot of good rules. But what about the last question? This one's the big one. What makes Jesus the greatest king? Because he doesn't have a castle here on earth. He doesn't have a big army like kings sometimes will have, especially in history. What makes him the greatest king? Nora? What
He loved us so much that he died on the cross.
He loved us so much that he died on the cross. Do you think any other king has ever done that?
No.
And when Jesus died on the cross, do you think it hurt Jesus? Absolutely. Because remember, it wasn't just the cross that killed him, it was all those sins that were on him. But when he did that, did he give us a gift? Yeah. He loved us so much that when he died on the cross, he gave us the gift of forgiveness. Forgiveness from all our sins.
Nails on his hands and his feet.
That's right. Does that make Jesus the greatest king? Absolutely. All right, you guys did awesome. Thank you for sharing about what makes Jesus such a great king. You guys hear this?
Right there.
Time makes newsworthy with another breaking news announcement. As we move into the new year here in Kidtricity, it has been reported that Dr. Deceptive and his pig sidekick Hambone have once again been spotted in Kidtricity. All citizens of Kidtricity are urged to contact authorities if they see Dr. Deceptive or his pig.
All right, thank you, Nate. That's
Happy New Year's, Nate Newsworthy.
What do you want, Dr. Deceptive?
The same thing I usually want, to steal the super secret and take over Kidtricity. Ha 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 ha!
We will never let you do that, Dr. Deceptive.
Oh, really? Hambone, get him.
This is big news, saying goodbye, and get this thing away from me.
Good work, Hambone. Now, let's go and find that super secret. Ha 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 ha!
Well, boys and girls, we're going to have to keep a close eye on Dr. Deceptive and Hambone. But right now, let's bring out our friend, Super Platty, and see our super secret for today. On the count of 3, let's say, good morning, Super Platty. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Super Platty.
Good morning, Pastor Dave.
Yeah, good morning, Davy baby.
Good morning, Slappy and Sassy. Is Super Platty around?
Why, yes, he is around. But Sassy and I want to let you know that we made a New Year's resolution that I think you're going to appreciate.
Really? What's that?
We have resolved to stop slapping you so much.
Wow! Oh, that's great! I have to admit, I'm getting pretty tired of the two of you always slapping me.
Yes, we know. To show there are no hard feelings, why don't you bring it in a little closer?
Oh, okay. Is this better?
A
little closer? Like this? A little closer. All right, don't worry. They've made a New Year's resolutions. No hard feelings. We'll probably have a hug or something. All right.
Perfect.
Okay.
You ready, Sassy?
Yep.
Yeah, so
It's slappy time.
What? Stop! Oh, hey! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh.
It's a trick!
Hey, I thought you said you weren't going to slap me as much.
Yeah, we won't slap you as much as we used to. We'll slap you even more.
It's a trick!
It was a trick. I should have known. Is Super Platty around?
You bet. Boys and girls, put your hands together for America's favorite platypus, Super Platty.
And away!
Up and away, let's go. If you're a bad guy on the run, I'm gonna get
Okay, Platty. Thank you. All right. Platty.
justice wherever I go.
Stop. Platty.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it is I, your favorite platypus, Super Platty.
Hello, Super Platty. Do you have the super secret?
I sure do. Take a look at the screen for this week's Super Secret.
Jesus is the greatest king, and he loves me.
Now remember, when I say Super Secret, you will need to stand up and say today's Super Secret.
Okay, we got it. Thanks, Super Platty.
Super Secret!
Jesus is the greatest king, and he loves me.
Good job. You can all sit down, but watch for me to come back later. Bye!
We say bye, Super Platty. All right.
Here he is!
Where is the super secret? Hambone, tear this place apart and find it.
Right, make it a pigsty!
No, pigsty.
Well, look who it is, Slappy. It's Dr. D and his pig.
Oh, I think we need to get him.
It's the noise, little squirrel. Hambone, get the
Hold on just a second, Bacon Boy. I think Slappy has a little something for you.
I have a gift for you. Yeah, you take this.
Go get it, Slappy.
Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
Socks.
Happy New Year!
Wow, well, you know, those squirrels do come in handy sometimes.
Yes.
All right, well, boys and girls, it is time for our Bible story. So let's bring out our good friend, Bernie the Bear. Come on out, Bernie.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bible story with Bernie the Bear. Now here's Bernie.
Thank you. Hello, friends.
Hello, Bernie.
Hey, awesome. What did the cow say to her friends on January 1st?
You got me, Bernie.
Happy New Year.
That was utterly bad.
Hey, awesome. Why did Go-Go sprinkle sugar on his pillow on New Year's Eve?
Why did Go-Go sprinkle sugar on his pillow? I don't know, Bernie.
Oh, he wanted to start the new year off with sweet dreams. Hey, awesome. Why did dirt birds fly south on New Year's Eve?
I don't know, Bernie.
Because it's too full to walk.
Wow.
Well, enough of the jokes for now. Let's get on to the Bible story. Let me get your Bible, Pastor Dave. Hang on a second.
All right.
There you go, Pastor Dave.
Thank you, Bernie. Bernie, where's our Bible story from for today?
Our Bible story comes from the book of Matthew. Boys and girls, do you know which part of the Bible the book of Matthew is in? Is it the Old Testament or the New Testament?
Show 1 for Old Testament, 2 for New Testament. What do you guys think?
Let's see those fingers. If you have 2 up,
2.
that's correct. The book of Matthew is in the New Testament. Well, I better get going.
Thank you, Bernie.
Bernie, before you go, I do need to ask, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I did.
Oh.
I resolved to tell more jokes in the new year, more so than I did last year.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Pastor Dave.
Yes, Bernie?
I have a question for you.
Okay, what's that?
What was yesterday? It was important.
Oh, yesterday, well, we're going to hear about it. It's a day in the church year known as Epiphany, but it also was, well, my birthday.
Yeah, it was Pastor Dave's birthday! Everybody stand up on the count of 3. We're going to say, Happy birthday, Pastor Dave. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Pastor Dave!
Thank you very much.
Bye, friends!
All right. Wow. As Bernie told us, our Bible story today comes from what book of the Bible? The book of Matthew. Now, we're going to hear a part of the Christmas story today that's kind of towards the later part of the Christmas story, and it happened after Jesus was born. I think you guys have probably heard this story from the Bible, so you can give me some help, all right? In the book of Matthew, it tells us that wise men from the east made a long journey to find the new king, Jesus. Would our wise men please come out?
Wise men?
Oh, wise women. All right.
There we go.
Okay, just a slight variation. All right, that's fine. We sometimes call these wise men, wise women, we call them the 3 kings.
Queens?
This could get real uncomfortable. All right, while they probably weren't actually kings or queens, they could have been advisors to kings. We also don't know for sure how many wise men, all joking aside, there actually were. The Bible doesn't tell us how many, but we normally think there were how many? 3. Does anybody know why we think there were 3 wise men or 3 kings? Why do you think, Caleb? Yeah, because there were how many gifts? 3. Now, perhaps more than one brought gold, or maybe a couple of them went halvesies, but you know, I only see 2 wise people out here. Where's the 3rd wise person or the 3rd king? Queen. Queen. Who are you?
I'm King Julian.
King Julian?
I like to move it, move it.
No.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Yes, thank you for that. It's bad enough we've got the youth minister from Madagascar. Now we're bringing it here. All right, anyway, the wise king, people, queens, had most likely been studying the stars and noticed that a new star had appeared. They knew that this new star was a symbol from God that he was sending a new and wonderful king. The wise men decided to travel and follow the star. Could we get our star out here, please?
Coming.
What?
Here I am! Super Platty, the star of Kidtricity!
No, Super Platty, we are not talking about you.
Okay, but I am a star!
All right. I'm sorry about that. There's a little bit of an ego issue back there. All right, let's try that again. Could we get the star out here, please? Wonderful. Thank you, Ty. What kind of star is that?
Platty told me to.
Oh, brother. All right. The ego on that platypus. Let's continue. The wise people had traveled a long way following the star. Since cars and airplanes hadn't been invented yet, what do you think the wise men used to travel on? What do you think, Norm?
Camels.
Camels, that's right. Oh, what's that?
What is that?
I would have preferred if they would have used a car or an airplane. These guys are heavy to carry around.
Well, historians believe it might have taken the wise men many months to travel from their home in the east to Jerusalem.
Would have gone faster if these guys would have cut back on all the big snacks.
After months of travel and lots of complaining from their camel...
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Thank you. The wise men made it to the city of Jerusalem. In Jerusalem, they went to meet with the king of Judea, King Herod. Would King Herod please come out? The royal scepter. Okay. Yes. King Herod was a very jealous king. In fact, he was quick to kill anyone he thought was trying to take his power. That included killing several of his very own sons. When the wise men arrived, they asked Herod where the new king was. Herod was shocked to hear about a new king. He wanted to find this new king and destroy him. But he pretended that he was interested in the king and said he wanted to worship him. Do you think that was true?
No.
Herod told the wise men to go and look for the king in the town of Bethlehem, because according to the book of Micah in the Old Testament, the new king should be born there. Herod told the wise men that once they find the new king, to come back and tell him so he could worship him. Of course, do you think that's what King Herod wanted to do? No. He wanted to find the new king and have him killed. So the wise men left Herod and continued to Bethlehem. Herod, you can go actually. The wise men, you can stay. Again, the star led the wise men, even with a platypus on the front, and they arrived at the place where they would meet who? Jesus. Would Mary and Joseph please come on out? Mary and Joseph? The Holy We've taken some liberties today. All right. Looks like Mr. Seth will be playing the part of Mary. All right. Apologize for future therapy to anybody. So, when the wise men saw the new king, Jesus, they fell down on their knees and worshiped him. They also gave him their gifts of, what are their gifts? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And perhaps King Julian even danced for the king.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to.
All right. Thank you, King Julian and Jolly Jr. All right. Well, after worshiping Jesus, the wise men left to travel back to their country. But God had warned them in a dream to not go and tell King who? Herod. So the wise men went back to their country a different way. Wise men, you can go off to your country now.
What? We have to walk back now? But we just got here. Wise men? I don't think so.
Thank you, Campbell. All right. Well, after the wise men departed, Joseph went to sleep and had a dream. In the dream, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph.
I'm back. Hey, Joe, you need to take baby Jesus and Mary Seth, and run to Egypt. It's not safe for you here in Bethlehem. King Herod is going to try to find Jesus and kill him. You must stay in Egypt till I tell you. Now get up. Joe. Joe. Beep, 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 beep. Joe!
So Joseph got Mary and Jesus, and he left Bethlehem and moved to what country? Egypt. Later, King Herod did send his soldiers into Bethlehem, but they did not find Jesus. Why? Because had God kept Jesus safe? Yes, he did. God had great plans for King Jesus, didn't he? Yeah. These plans were much greater than anything King Herod could ever imagine. Well, let's give our star holder and all our actors a big round of applause. Wait as Joseph runs over to the computer and... Jesus is the greatest king and he loves me.
Good job. Bye.
Bye, Super Platty. All right. Well, before we finish for today, we need to read our power verse of the day from the Bible. Can we get our power verse of the day out here, please? Grumpy Grampy, Supergirl, Jolly Jr., good to see you again.
Whatever.
Grumpy Grampy, do you have the power verse of the day for us?
I don't know.
Would you share it with us?
Maybe, maybe not.
Grumpy Grampy, what would a nice superhero do?
Yes. No.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hug it out of them. Group hug, everyone. Come on, Supergirl, Pastor Dave, all our Kidtricity friends. Group hug!
Okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll give up the...
Come on, give me a kiss.
I have the super verse.
All right, would you like to choose one of our friends?
Fine. Boys and girls, raise your hands if you think it's a great idea to take more naps.
All right. Come on up. All right. Well, thank you, Grumpy Grampy.
Whatever. I'm gonna go take a nap, and remember, stay off my grass.
There we go. All right, can we say bye, Grumpy Grampy? Bye, Jolly Jr. Bye, Supergirl. All right, well, let's look at our power verse for the day. It says, "For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders." Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. Thank you very much. You can keep that. Good job. All right. Oh, be careful not to step on the grass. Nice job. All right. Well, boys and girls, it is time for us to say goodbye. But before we go, can we fold our hands, bow our heads, close our eyes, and let's pray. Dear God, thank you for Kidtricity.
Thank you for Kidtricity.
Thank you for your Bible.
Thank you for your Bible.
Help us to continue to learn.
Help us to continue to learn
And grow in our faith.
and grow in our faith.
Thank you for the greatest King Jesus.
Thank you for the greatest King Jesus.
In his name we pray.
In his name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
All right, will you guys please line up?